It's Monday, and I am not in a very good mood. Okay, yesterday I had this crazy busy day trying to sew loose ends up. I usually try and do my Monday video on a Sunday, so it's a little more relaxed, so things sort of go the way that I think they should go. And I had made some video a couple of weeks ago that I wanted to use for my Gee5s Monday vid, and so I started working on it. I spent, I don't know, several hours, maybe 3, editing between this and that and the other things that I had to do. To make a long story short, it totally effed up. It didn't work out, and I got to the point where I just threw my hands up in the air and said, whatever. The one thing I didn't want to do on the Monday video was talk about New Year's resolutions. Now I find myself pushed into a corner. The other video was completely in another direction. Guess what we're going to talk about? The reason I never want to talk about New Year's resolutions is because I don't make New Year's resolutions. I don't like the thought of New Year's resolutions. Probably for several reasons. I find resolutions very hard to keep. It's a personal flaw, but that's just the way it is for me. I can rarely think of New Year's resolutions. All the regular ones, weight loss, get rich, exercise more. Those tend to be the ones that I break. But after some reflection, lying in the bathtub this morning, I decided that I did have a New Year's resolution, and I'm going to share it with you. My New Year's resolution this year is to aspire to less. I aspire to less complaining. I aspire to less accumulation of stuff. Yeah, aspiring to less. It's going to be an interesting resolution to watch it kind of unfold and draw out. One of the reasons it's going to be interesting is because I am in a profession that basically counts on people to acquire. And this is the very thing that my own New Year's resolution is mitigating against. So I guess I'll have to resolve that one within myself. So there you go, G5s. That's what happens when things go awry, the way they did for me yesterday. You get this kind of video. Grumpy Me says, Happy New Year to you all, G5s, and to, everybody out there who takes a minute or 3, however long this video is going to be, to watch. And I'd be interested in knowing what your New Year's resolution, if you've made one, or resolutions, if you've made more than one, or if you haven't made any, like I tend not to do, what kind of New Year's resolution would you make if you were to make one? The other question I have for you is, when is the last time you shaved your legs?